out of New Prague, Minnesota. And he calls it Goliath. Here comes in here tonight. He's unofficially engaged in the points. As I said, they will be qualifying this year, 2023, for the right to go on to the Ettrick. I am the Superstock four-wheel drive 6,200-pound class. And I believe their next event to qualify for that, they qualified last week for their first one in Ellsworth. And I believe the next one is in River Falls, Wisconsin, coming up July 15th. Ron Puma and Goliath. So the work we got is that Ron Puma dropped that hook, so we'll see him back at the end of the 200-pound class. Where they get good to go.
Oh, your clipboard. Your mini clipboard.
So there's no changes to that.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, here back on the YouTube channel there, DPP Films. We are live from Ettrick, Wisconsin, here for the Superstock 4x4. You just saw Ron Puma go down the track. First look of the class, and he officially turned that down, so he will be back. So our next floor here is going to be Nick Vaughn with Big Daddy. He'll be setting the mark here in the class. I don't currently have an active roster, but I do believe there's somewhere between 10 and 15 trucks tonight. So if you got a favorite, let me know who it is. Again, you're getting free live video tonight, so if you can share this link out, I would appreciate it. Help support the page, help support WTP Porn. So again, this will be your first official look in the class. Nick Vaughn, Big Daddy.
Nick comes in here tonight, 11, unofficially to the point. Where's the Big Daddy? Here he is at Ettrick. Big Daddy! Come on! Remember, Ron Puma hooked down with quiet, and so we'll see him at the end. So right now the bar is at the top of the list, 292.550.
Well, you had 289, so Good call. So, yep, that'll be the first official hook, 292.
Fairbound
Change for Nick.
Performance, Northwood
That'll set the mark. Ron did have a 289, so good call by him. He'll be coming back. For Ron, why not stay a few more minutes? The guy's been here all day long, so putting in some long hours in the pits today. That'll be an idea. So up next will be Tony Horrell, the first of the two Horrell brothers. Again, if you're watching tonight, drop me a comment.
We're always looking up with our boys and thanks silver sponsors. We're already back to farm. It's truck. Right down to Washington Hospital and PJ Jail. He didn't have a name on this truck for the longest time.
Oh, welcome in
It's called the Headhunter.
Slew 6 all the way from Hutchinson. Seeing some pulling action over there. You can see some pulling action here tonight. So here comes Tony Horrell. The truck is newly minted, named the Headhunter.
Elkmont, Wisconsin.
Mark to beat, 292 and change by Nick Bond, your first official hook of the class. Here comes Tony. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is truck and tractor pulling at its finest. We're talking hundredths of an inch as Tony Horrell checks in just past Nick Bond. 292 and 585, 292 and 550. So getting right down there. Things moving right along. We got Mark Welty Jr. coming up here in the Bounty Hunter number 2.
Where online auction, Allied Cooperative, Nelson Windows, JNRC and Proficient Partners Co-op.
Once again, if you're watching tonight, make sure you hit that like button and give the page a share. I'd appreciate it. That's your admission for getting some free WTP pulling. And I tell you, you're going to see a good class here tonight. A lot of guys that come here. Once again, this is Mark Welty Jr. and the Bounty Hunter number 2 coming down from Menominee.
Welty Jr. and the Bounty Hunter number 2.
See Mark Welty Sr. coming down the track here.
$292.585.
Alrighty, the mark to beat by Tony Horrell. Here comes Mark.
Second place, Tony Horrell right now in this league with the 292.55.
Yeah, pulling fans, you're never going to believe this. This is absolutely nuts. Another mark at 292. This one, 292.710. That's going to prove Mark in the first place.
Coming up next, Big Lake, Minnesota.
I tell you, when we say pulling is competitive, pulling is close, we're usually not talking within tenths or hundredths of an inch. But here we are with 3 trucks all at 292. We'll find out who our next competitor here is.
On July 15th, August 19th, pulling for a perfect.
Once again, if you're watching tonight, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Make sure you hit that like button too. That gives the video a little credibility. Let's give him Tim Carta coming up next out of Big Lake, Minnesota. Of course, a truck he calls Pulling for Autism.
Allen Bear Memorial Bowl in Marshfield, Wisconsin at the Super Speedway.
Of course, if my memory serves me correct, I tell you it's been a whole week ago, but Tim Carta, I believe, was in the top 3 last week over in Ellsworth. Got an opportunity to interview them and 3 Minnesota guys. So I know those Wisconsin guys are out for a little bit of revenge tonight. Brian, listening all the way from Montana. I hope everything is going good there.
Between that 292.585 or the 292.550.
All right, here comes Tim Carta, Pulling for Autism, looking to beat Mark Wilkie Jr. all the way out at 292 and change right now, your leader.
Tim Carta, Big Lake, Minnesota, pulling for autism. Big Lake, Minnesota. Coming up next, out of Loyal, Wisconsin, in my backyard, Louis Plasky. In a long line, Plasky family.
Well, I tell you, you can't make this stuff up. We just keep really digging in within a foot there. So now Tim Carta has bumped it up to the 293 range, 293 and 8.9. So that is your new mark to beat. I tell you, this might be a pattern here as we move along. Got a lot of tough trucks left to come in the class here. So we'll see Louis Plasky up next. Had a really good run last week in Ellsworth, came in 4th. Just outside the leaderboard there. Louis, of course, puts on a lot of miles, moves all over the state. I know just the other night, Thursday night, he was in Macville for the NEW hook, so he's already got some pulling under his belt this week.
Second, for the Wisconsin Tractor Association.
So Louis got a tough fight to beat Tim Carta out there at 293.
The machine he calls Born and Raised.
Here we go, Louis Plasky, born and raised, Loyal, Wisconsin. Alrighty, so at 244 and change. 244 and change for Louis. Unfortunately, that bounce got him, and I think he was able to shut her down before anything broke. So.
Channel C, the ball's in. It happened. Midnight Stunt Production, Miller Graphics, and Liquid Lube. .890 right now is the leader. Imparta. Got David Vanderwijk, Dan Bird, Darren Vaughn, Dan Morrow, and Jason Mann on the dot.
Yeah, I apologize there. I'm trying to do about 10 things at one time here, but that was David Vanderwijk, the part-time hooker coming over from Foley, Minnesota. Another 292, but this time 292 and 025, so that's going to leave Tim Carter on top right now.
Father's Day weekend events here. We'd also like to thank our bronze sponsors. Where are my offices? Allied Cooperative, Nelson Beach Windows and Bay and RV Pumping Services.
So here comes the Mayhem Ford out of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. This is Camberg. Of course, a lot of these guys, pulling with the intent of having a weekend or two off here, so looking to see that everything goes good for them so they can get to their time off and enjoy a little bit of the good life.
Hamburg, out of Ellsworth, Wisconsin. And the machine calls Mayhem. Hamburg coming in here tonight, 7th, unofficially in the point standing for 6,200 pounds, superstock, four-wheel drive. of Mayhem. That'll put him right now, but officially into 6th place. 8.175. Ricardo still at the top of the list, 93.890. Hardwell Jr. right now with officially in 2nd for the 292.710. Tony Coral with his head under 292.585. 4th place, Nick Vaughn right now with a 92.550 with Big Daddy. David Vanderwijk out of Foley, Minnesota. 92.025.
All right, so up next we're going to have Derek Vaughn was running hard.
Quarter pump wire after 2 an hour. Hog Daddy.
Our next competitor here, we also have Dan Horrell set to pull yet. We'll see Ron Tuma come back around as well.
All right, so coming up next,
Trying to think of who I'm missing here.
out of Archfield, Wisconsin, is the Running Hard.
I tell you, the only thing that runs harder than this machine is Derek's mouth, the guy pulling.
Derek
So
Vaughn.
this truck pulls like his mouth
And Running
does.
Hard. Wisconsin, 294.710. Starting down the second, 93.890.
Just arbitrary.
Yep. Right now, in third, 292.710. Tony Hall right now will go fourth place. 292.585. Rounding out the top five, Nick Vaughn. 292.550. Up next.
Alrighty. So
Here was the champion last year.
put Derek back in first place.
71. 6,200-pound class. Dan Hall.
Up next we got Dan Horrell out of Elk Mound with the truck calls Living.
Living. After Dan, we're going to have two more left. Jason Mann out of Morrow, Minnesota, and Ron Tuma, who turned that hook down.
All right, here we go.
with the
Dan
75
Horrell.
Here with this class earlier this season.
Florida Pharmacy. It's clothing, Arcadia Frankfurt, Hayden Milling, and Hog Daddy's Bar.
All right, so we got 6 fans out of all Minnesota. Ron Kuma.
Yeah, good luck, Jason, on that.
We've seen it before. Good things have happened.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're following along, there is your leader by a bowling mile, 302 and 84. 302 and 84 for the world. We got 2 trucks to go. This is going to be the high voltage. Once again, another truck coming over from Minnesota here. Finish it out with 2 Minnesota trucks. Following him will be Ron Kuma, your first hook of the night. That will round out the class. They're going to have some high marks to beat, but I tell you, this is the class where anybody can win.
302.840. A lot built up for Dan Horrell, and he let it go.
Alrighty, here comes Jason Mann with the high voltage.
Right from the beginning. For that green flag. One more after this, and that is going to be Ron Kuma. Right now, Jason Mann. High voltage. Right now, obviously into the 9th position with 1 more competitor left. Ron Kuma turned this down and turned that hook down right away, right in the beginning. Great Minnesota. Premier Insurance Solutions, a leading profit and insurance. Outfit. Riverside Engine, Women's Fuel Injection, Saladin, Apex Turbo, Flying Test North, Street Tires, the choice of champions, GMS, and Montovie Tractor Machine and Dyno. Some of the proud sponsors of the Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association for 2023. Once again, a big thank you for the Pro Farm class tonight. The ball in of Athens.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we got 1 truck to go.
That class. and Greenleaf
This is going to be the first hook of the evening. This is Ron Moore. It looks like he's going to be searching for some dirt here this time. And changed by Dan Horrell. Anybody can do it. This is the guy, Ron Tuma.
Ron Tuma.
Yeah, Brian, I hear you. It would have been great if you could have made it, but man, driving from Montana puts a new spin on long distance. Thought 2 hours tonight was driving, but driving what feels like it would be 2 days would be a lot. So here comes Ron Tuma. This is the last hook of the evening.
To finish off the evening here at what has been a beautiful evening here in Ettrick. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a thank you from all of us at the Wisconsin Tractor Mowers Association on a beautiful, beautiful event here at the Ettrick Line Truck and Tractor Bowl. Just a beautiful, beautiful crowd, and we hope that you have supported your local Lions Club at the most, at the utmost, and so they can help you. From all of us at the Wisconsin Tractor Mowers Association. Hope to see some of you, most of you, and make the trip to Toma for next week. The Super Grand National in Toma. Thank you so very much on behalf of myself, everyone. Thank you so very much. Have a safe rest of the evening. Godspeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lions Club wants to thank all of you for supporting this event tonight. Let's thank our groomers on the track. Let's thank our first responders. Let's give a thank you out to Ariana Tennyson and Greg Hazer for helping bring this event to life as your announcer. And let's thank our gold sponsor this year, Premier Power Coating, everybody who's something about it.
You put the leveler and the packer down. You pack up the back and you get like
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in tonight. This is Massing with DPP Films showing off the WTPA Super Stocks. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and once again, get an opportunity to support the club. I'd appreciate it. Thank you again. Have a good night.
With high voltage, 76.150, 88.175.